My memories are a little fuzzy when it comes to anything from the past, but there are still a few things that I can recall about the day that I first came to the Feywilds. There could be a few causes to the lapse in my memories. My age, for instance, which at this point it's just really hard to pinpoint. The time hopping, or in fact, it could have to do with just how untamed the magic is in the Feywilds. Either way, I'll do my best to recall what led to the moment we are at now. If there's one thing that I am absolutely sure of, it was that my parents loved me very much. Despite this, they often left me with a family friend. For what reason, I'm not sure. While staying with them on one particular day, I came across a mysterious creature. I was drawn to it. I was mystified by this creature, so much so that I became unaware of my surroundings. And then I remember falling. And when I finally stopped, I found myself in a strange magical world, one that was completely foreign to me. This strange but beautiful world was captivating. I completely disregarded that I was lost and just explored what was around me. This world was not one that was always safe and kind. And as a child, I didn't understand just how much danger I was in. Thankfully, I was found and rescued just in the nick of time. After getting to a safe distance, I explained to her that I was unsure of how I ended up there, or even where my home was. Her name was Alcida, and she was known as the Witch of Cinders. Over time, she taught me her ways of magic. Alcida took me in, adopting me, all the while warning me of being too trusting of the people and creatures around me. It was clear that something had happened to her, but she left most of the details vague. Alcida was known for making and selling potions to just about anyone in the Feywilds. Her most common client was that of the Fey royalty. I made friends with the Prince of the Unseelie Court, and it seemed though that my friendship was unwelcome by some. The best day I had was when I was gifted my hourglass, a very special magical focus, and I got my official title of the Witch of Time. She had seen my affinity with one of the most difficult types of magic, time. And with this item, I would be able to continue the refining of my own magic. I spent a lot of time testing the limits of my magic, all the while dragging the Fey Prince with me. While I was away, a grim fate had fell onto my mentor. It broke me, and I blamed myself for it. She treated me like a daughter. In my distress, my magic activated almost as if protecting me. I was careened far into the future, and I was surrounded by technology that I didn't understand. There were people here that communicated through a thing called streaming, and I quickly made friends with a few of them. This helped me cope with my loss, and I had made the decision to join them. Though I eventually returned to face the past when I felt I was ready to get to the bottom of her death. Arriving back at the home I had once shared with Alcida, I came face to face with a certain purple-haired sorcerer who, in an effort to take down a trickster fae that stole his bag, destroyed my garden. I was angry, but It was nothing I couldn't fix with my magic. I took the time to get to know him and helped return him to his proper time. Though, I'll be honest, I have no idea how he ended up there in the first place. After that was resolved, I put effort into finding out what happened to my mentor, but it was all fruitless. Then, one day, I was approached by a beautiful stranger. With no warning or provocation, they proceeded to attack me. I had no choice but to defend myself. But it seemed like they were prepared for my particular type of magic. What am I?
My liege, I am truly sorry, but I have failed you, for it has emerged